Here's the latest from Daily Architecture News. At first glance, the Eulalia project by Madrid-based architecture office Burr Studio might appear like any other warehouse conversion. The industrial-scaled space cocoons its new occupant within a shed-style structure, surrounded by the remnants of another time. But consider the broader environment in which the residence has cropped up in the centre of Madrid, and the picture becomes far more meaningful. Here, as with many other cities around the world, the demand for housing outweighs the need for industrial facilities, pushing the latter to the outer fringe. Eulalia is thus an exercise in preservation, an effort to salvage a fragment of Madrid's industrial architectural fabric and mould it to align with the city's new demands. In Afghanistan's Bamiyan Valley, a new attraction by way of the Bamiyan Cultural Centre has been tasked with safeguarding the region's remaining historical artefacts, while also promoting new social and cultural developments. Designed by Argentina's M2R Arquitectos, the centre is not just an object or a building. Rather, it's a meeting place where the building's nearly completed system of internal and external spaces intertwine with the impressive landscape and the rich cultural activities that the centre will foster. These include permanent and temporary exhibitions, education and training sessions, lectures, and cross-cultural performance events. In the middle of Olson Kundig's new office, in a gathering space called the living room, a conceptual cityscape rises from a large, low-slung table. Pieced together from a tapestry of raw timber offcuts, the imagined metropolis places replicas of built works by Olson Kundig on the same city grid as structures by other architects. It's the centerpiece of the firm's recently completed New York outpost, and just sharing the same room as the sculpture, considering the location in Midtown Manhattan, feels rather meta. Here in a city that adopts a role of inspiration for countless creative pursuits, the miniature cluster of equally impressive towers forms the influential backdrop to future works of architecture. Think of the spaces crafted by architect India Mahdavi, and your mind illuminates with swathes of astonishing colour. Since the launch of her eponymous studio more than 20 years ago, the Paris-based creative has established herself as a powerhouse in the world of design and architecture. Now, India's highly sought-after work is more accessible than ever before. Her studio has teamed up with the homewares arm of Swedish clothing giant H&M to release everyday objects for the home, taking the shape of colour-drenched ceramics and textiles, featuring blurry graphics, vivid hues, and hypnotic gradients. Fresh on the heels of a 2021 product release with Sabine Marcellus, Swedish brand Hem has partnered with Italian design studio Forma Fantasma, delivering to market a sleek aluminium shelving system. Debuting with the name T-Shelf, the fruit of the much-anticipated union shines a light on Hem's ongoing commitment to sustainability. Given an extruded aluminium composition, traditionally reserved for industrial manufacturing processes, the T-Shelf is described by Hem as a highly complex innovation that starts with a seemingly simple T-profile, which allows lengthy, unsupported spans. Launching this month in anodized aluminium, the T-Shelf family includes 6 different height and width modules. Through their work in the art sector, the owner of this apartment in Ho Chi Minh City are often surrounded by fearlessly creative renegades and their inspiring bodies of work. The way the owners enjoy their home is no exception, suggests the team from local Vietnamese design office Red 5 Studio, who named the residence Dreamscape in the early stages of the design process. By doing so, the team says they were reminded of the limitless creative potential their clients experience on a day-to-day basis. Now completed, the residence exists as a rule-breaking volume, as though conjured in a dream, where high-octane colour is delivered by an effervescent collection of furniture and art, reflecting the pizzazz and adventurousness of its culture-loving occupants. You can catch up on all of these stories and more online now at dailyarchitecturenews.com.